Hey guys, welcome to the Manchester United News channel. Subscribe to the channel to not miss any news, leave your like, and share, you are very important for the growth of the channel. Let's go to the video.
Okay, Michael, let's come to you first of all. Let's just touch on Andre ONANA. He cost Manchester United £47 million in the summer. I guess the question United fans are asking is he any better than David De Gea?
Well, I'm sure many Man United fans will be saying to us on the TV screens, it's still very early days. But even so, we know Man United wanted a goalkeeper with better passing stats. Have they got it? So ONANA, these are the stats from ONANA so far this season. These are the stats from David De Gea from last season. Passes attempted 34.3 to De Gea's 27.6. Completed 26.1 to passes completed 19.1. And the passing accuracy is 76% to 69%. So that's the passing statistic, which is getting more and more important as the seasons go on for all football clubs. Let's have a look at the actual goalkeeping stats now. Clean sheets, 0.3 ONANA, 0.43 for De Gea. Goals conceded, De Gea wins that one again with 1.8 ONANA and 1.05 for De Gea. Errors leading to goal. There's not much in it between the bottom two. Gents, ONANA had a fantastic season for Inter Milan last season. Is this a bit of early days? And also, do we have to take into account there's been a lot of changes in defence as well?
Yeah, I think it's early days. It's tough because when you spend that much money on a goalkeeper, you expect them to have the fundamentals down and, you know, the shot stopping and saving you in the last few minutes. And I don't think ONANA has done that for Manchester United so far. We can see by the stats that on the ball, he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world, but I don't think Manchester United, in terms of their defence, are prepared for the type of keeper he is. When he's trying to play the ball out, sometimes you don't see the centre-backs or the full-backs showing as much. They haven't even been able to really play their strongest defence. That might be a reason why he's not been able to, you know, feel as confident. But when you look at the amount of goals that he's conceded and then also the type of goals, you know, the lob from Icardi, it looked like he could have just caught that, you know, the ball bounced before it got into the goal. So those things aren't going to fill United fans with confidence, but I do think eventually he will come good.
The problem is, it was very much a big decision by Ten Hag to remove De Gea on the brink of a new contract, to bring in ONANA as a new keeper, and he looks completely devoid of confidence at this moment in time, and he's making big mistakes. It wasn't just the penalty and perhaps the Icardi goal yesterday. It was flapping at crosses as they were coming in. OK, he's good at passing, but we're talking about this every week, Rob. It seems every week on this show that we're discussing ONANA in some way or another, and that's not good at all. Like, you just want someone who you can rely on behind the goal, and it does breathe sort of... When the goalie's not playing well, the defence is going to feel a bit shaky, and I know Manchester United have had lots of different players in there, but ONANA set out his stall very early when he sort of had a go at Maguire and said, you can't make mistakes, and now he's making mistake after mistake. We've seen it twice in the Champions League now, came out after that Bayern Munich game, apologising for his role in that defeat first. He needs to up his game. It's on him now to improve. We can't just keep giving him benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, he's won the Premier League, David De Gea, FA Cup, EFL Cup, Europa League. 4 times Manchester United's Player of the Year, included in 2022. He was a Golden Glove winner in the Premier League last season. Do you think ONANA will get those accolades at United?
I don't know. It's tough because I feel like where football has gone now, you're seeing the modern-day goalkeeper is really good with the ball at their feet. And I think that was an area that Ten Hag didn't really like in terms of David De Gea's game. He was a great shot stopper, saved them in multiple games even before Ten Hag got there. But I think the type of football he wants to play, he wanted a keeper that, you know, can start attacks, that gives the forwards something to think about. But when you look at the fundamentals, like I said, it's like getting a right back or that can't defend but is great going forward. Like you need to have the fundamentals down. And I think ONANA, he's proven that, you know, most clean sheets in the Champions League last season. It was great for Inter as well. But right now, it looks like he just needs to go back to basics and, you know, get those down and right and get the confidence built from the defence, from the fans as well, because a lot of fans are questioning him and whether they should have let go of De Gea. And you never really want those questions so early on in your career.
No. But you have, both of you have said there is mitigating circumstances here for ONANA. This unsettled backline this season, Michael. Is that a mitigating circumstance?
Well, I'm sure a lot of United fans back in ONANA will point to that, and I'm sure ONANA himself will point to that. This is United's back line that they've had so far this season, and as you'll see, there have been a number of options at the back for Manchester United, and Rafa Varane and Lisandro Martinez have been the partnership for the majority so far with 3 games played, but of course both of those players have had injury concerns. Martinez, the latest one. Lindelof and Martinez both on 3 as well. Lindelof and Varane on 2. Lindelof and Johnny Evans. Remember Johnny Evans coming in the summer. Will he be playing more games over the next few weeks? Let's wait and see. And Varane and Harry Maguire on 1. So as you can see, there's quite a mix. However, other fans from other clubs will say, hey, all clubs have injuries. Get on with it.
I don't know. I think United, they've been really unfortunate with injuries, especially at centre-back. And I think when you look at their targets at the start of the summer, you can tell that they wanted to make those improvements. They were linked with Pavard, they were linked with Kim Min-jae before he went to Bayern Munich. And it was very clear that even though Varane and Martinez are their starting centre-backs and probably first choice, Varane has had these injury issues for the last few years. Martinez had a very big injury that, he's now suffered a recurring injury. So it is definitely something they wanted to improve, and they wanted to move on Maguire, but yeah, I don't think they've been able to, construct it as well as Ten Hag had hoped.
Thank you all for watching. Subscribe to the channel to not miss anything. Leave your like and comment, it's very important for the channel growth. Until the next video.